This is another video about talking about what I'm praying for, but also what I'm praying for specifically today, and also giving you ideas how you can create your own prayers during times. Pluto went as Aquarius today, and it always comes with crisis, but crisis leads for transformation, so I'm praying for good transformation here. And it's always when it enters other signs like Capricorn in 2008, and Aquarius is so about science, AI, and the dark side is surveillance, like we can see in China and in other countries where they spy on each other and give people points on how they behave and so on, and that kind of thing that is very heavy. So I will be focusing and asking for medical cures and people seeing the truth, and also that they grow and start to understand, since the world will change during the next 20 years. And I'm praying for that there won't be more social gaps and that there will be more equality between money and so on. And that I believe that people will be seeking freedom and independence more than ever. And just to think of something that happened in the past when Pluto entered Aquarius, last time was during the French Revolution and Civil War in the United States. And Pluto is a planet of death and mortality, and when it enters a sign, it always causes a change, and that is for the good. So in one way you can say that Pluto helps you to transform in many ways. And I talked to one woman today, and she was so angry that she felt sad today since Pluto. And I said, how can you see sadness as something dark, since Pluto makes us to look within ourselves and not to point fingers on others, but our own shadow and our own flaws. But sadness is for me something beautiful. I know that when I was a child I loved a tree, and when they cut down that tree I really mourned that tree. I loved to climb it and so on. But that sadness triggered within me the love for nature and to protect nature. So in a way, when you have sadness along, especially when you are fiery and temperamental, as I was, especially in my youth, I was explosive and temperamental. So it can bring a change for good, in my view, that kind of sadness that is out of love, not of self-pity for yourself, but out for love and care. So in that way I see sadness as something beautiful. And Aquarius is so much about life, the new things. They are quick, they are, and the spread, and also population. And there might be, that I'm praying for, is that there will be a balance instead of decrease or increase too drastically. Since God is the one that knows, and we people can pray and ask the help for the angels and so on. And I believe, and I'm praying for, that there will be a longing for free will and free speech, and to become unique and being able to be you, not anybody else, not copying anyone, but being you, and finding the power to be you in all ways. You don't have to copy anybody, you don't have to compare yourself to others. You can work together and find true joy and balance that way as well. And also I'm hoping for that there will be more sovereignty and hope and faith and the growth of spirituality and philosophy. That people will look in deeper and not just follow what is told. People have told them that you must follow only this church and these values are right and these are right, or this is the right thing and only thing. But that people will seek the truth, since God is the truth, and we must try to seek whatever we can. And we will understand it differently, and that is fine. But we all have that divine spark within us, within our souls of creation, so we are united that way anyhow. And here are other things I already prayed for during my morning ritual. And this is subtle transformation I'm praying for you all. Learning to trust the angels, and that you develop your unique gifts and strengths, since they are different for everyone. And psychic abilities and magic in a way that is suitable for you. Practical skills, it can be from building a house to farming, growing crops, making fabric old-fashioned way. What is it, spinning yarn or something? Whatever it is. And that you will become able to have leadership whenever is needed, since that seems to be something that you sometimes need to become a leader to save others. And that you will have that spiritual true authority. But I'm also asking for the blessing of that you learn to plan with strategy. And that you will learn to cope without GPS and IT, internet, since if there is something, and we live in the solar maximum right now, so there will be a lot, so I think that might affect the GPS and IT. And that you also will learn to see the beauty even during destruction and darkness. There is something beautiful in everything. But it's hard to look at, but you will find it. And finding hope and light. And that must come from your own search and truth seeking. And that some people will seem to be dark, but their heart is filled with light and so on. So it isn't about talking about hope and light in that way, but truly finding the light from God. And that you will find the courage and faith to live, and live with courage and faith, whatever that means to you. And that you will be understanding that everyone is welcome and needed in this time with the world changing. And plumbers, farmers, and cleaners, and all those people that aren't so popular in today's world, since you have to be a CEO or a fashion designer. But these are the ones, as well as nurses and doctors, that will be crucial. So take good care of anybody. Don't look down at their jobs or something. But just know that everybody is needed and everybody has a divine. God can change everybody, and everybody is equal in God's eyes. And then also that you will, in your own way, learn to have both become better at making strategy, logic and decisions. And I'm also, as you know, I'm always praying for all of the world, that our eyes and ears within our hearts and souls will be open to see the truth, even when it's painful. And that you all will see that failing is actually good in many ways, since you learn and you grow and you learn to not to repeat something that wasn't right. So it's nothing, all these modern things about you are not allowed to fail, you must be successful and you must achieve this and that doesn't matter. Every time you fail, you learn something, and if you accept that you failed, then you will have something to grow on. And these are just some suggestions on what you can pray for yourself and what I'm praying for today. And I got the Pluto headache, it always happens. But I love you all and have a magical, magical day. Bye for now.